What's going on, guys? It's Baint. Welcome back to another video. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about business. Business has been a focus of mine for basically the past 4 to 5 years. The business that I'm running right now, it is an online business and it's extremely challenging. It's hard as fuck. All the guys that are out there make 10K a month online. It's super easy. Bro, it's full of shit. There's a lot of things behind the scenes they're not telling you. Everything is challenging. If you're running an online business, you need to learn 5 or 6 or 7 skills all at once and put them together and be proficient at them and be strong at them. And then on top of that, you need to learn how to be a business owner. And that is all the shit that they're not telling you. All the gurus, all the coaches, all the guys like that, bro. It's tricky. You know what I mean? I'm fortunate because the business that I have now is not my first business. The first business that I ever ran was a landscaping business. So a home service based business. And I can honestly say that a lot of the skills that I learned, a lot of the business experience that I gained from running that business has helped me out so much and given me a very proper mindset and approach to the thing that I'm doing now. And I can honestly say that if I didn't have that, I would probably be even more lost and struggling even more than I am now and than I have at times. Honestly, things for me are going upwards slowly, kind of as most businesses should and ought to be. I'll take slow progress over no progress any day of the week. But I am definitely facing a lot of challenges and roadblocks because right now I am pretty much at the point where my personal capacities are maxed out. So I need to start looking at hiring people, bringing people on board, getting a team behind me so that I can focus on other higher leverage activities and shit. Super, super important. There's way too many people that, like me, have been taught their whole life, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Biggest limiting belief, biggest mindset shift that I've had to make is that there are people out there that can do everything that I'm doing for my business right now today, and they can do it even better. And I just need to find those people, give them the money that they're worth to do those things for me so that I can focus on the things that I'm really good at in my business. Because like I said, there are so many things that you're probably good at, but if you want to run a business online, you're going to need 5 or 6 or 7 skills, and you have to put them all together in one in order to really make the business work. So figure out what it is that you're good at, what your skill set is, and get to a place. At the beginning, you're going to have to do everything yourself anyways. That is the blessing and the curse of being a founder or the starter of a business, the owner of a business. In the very beginning, you've got all the time in the world and no money, so you pretty much need to bootstrap it and figure it out yourself. After a period of time, you start to learn those skills, so at least you can kind of be a little bit proficient or knowledgeable in all of the different things that matter to your business. But find the things that you're really good at and just crush it on those and find other people to help you with the rest. That's probably the biggest thing that I've learned so far with this journey, with the things that are going on. But also when it comes to business in this video, I want to talk to the younger guys that are out there that might be seeing all of this stuff online, all these videos on YouTube, make money online, automated AI, digital side hustle, start a marketing agency, start a drop shipping, start Amazon, all this stuff. Bro, there's a million ways to make money out there. And I can honestly tell you that as someone who's run a physical, in-person home service business, and also someone who's run a digital business as well, bro, there are days where I wish I could go back to running a landscaping business. I really do. There's still challenges. It's hard. Any business is hard. But from a business model standpoint, it's simpler. And simple businesses crush it, dude. Simple businesses are awesome. And I think for a lot of people that are out there that are wannabe entrepreneurs, whatever you want to call it, where they want to be in business for themselves and they're trying to figure out, they're trying to make it work. They're online watching all these videos, thinking that they're just going to start an online business and, you know, print money right away. And it's like so far from the truth, bro. Like, running a landscaping business, I made more money in 1 month than I made in an entire year of running my online business for the first year. So let that sink in a little bit. If there's anything that, you know, if there's one kid out there that's watching this video that wants to start a business, whether they're like in high school or college or like about to graduate, whatever, and they want to be self-employed and they want to like go out and do something, bro, I'll be completely honest with you. Like, the world doesn't need more marketing agencies. The world doesn't need more drop shippers selling Chinese shit to people on Amazon. Like, bro, the home services and the trades, if I had to start over completely and do it all again, I would probably follow a similar path to what I did. And just check it, like, just hear me out, bro. Like, just look at them at least, because I think that right now, probably one of the easiest ways to start making money really quickly is to start some kind of home service business, something in the trades, something blue collar. It's slept on, it's underrated. And, there's a huge gap. There's a huge void that needs to be filled there right now. And there's a lot of guys that, you know, are probably in a position where if they had to go out and do physical labor, they'd probably feel more fulfilled anyway. I don't know why everyone thinks that they want to live this like lazy laptop lifestyle, like AI automated business where they just like sit at their computer, push a couple buttons and like move on. Running a landscaping business was probably the most fulfilled I've ever felt in life. Like, that's some manly ass shit to do. Like, go outside and chop down trees and cut grass and plant plants and fucking, you're sweating all day. You're driving around a big ass truck and trailer, like talking to a bunch of people, doing meaningful work, making people's properties look nice and making good money doing it. I felt very fulfilled in that business. I was never off the clock. Like, worked fucking 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, nonstop for like 3 years. But, yeah, ultimately, like I said, I was very fulfilled. And having a business like that where you got to wake up and clock in every day at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and you're out working till dawn, dusk, dark, whatever, it's very fulfilling. It does give you an immense sense of purpose and direction and like meaning in life. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people also sleep on, is like the camaraderie and the community that you build with running a business like that, where you're always talking to clients, always talking to people, you're at people's houses. Like, you know, you build a lot of interesting and a lot of really good relationships like that too. Being a member of your community, getting exposed to other people in your community, you'll meet a lot of cool people doing stuff like that. I did. And running a business online is completely different. I spend most of my time like completely alone in my room looking at a computer screen, and it's boring as shit. And probably my favorite part about my business that is online now is making content and doing sales calls. Not because I like making money and selling stuff to people, but I like talking to people. I like having genuine conversations. I like learning about other people's businesses and how I can help them. So that's probably my favorite part about the business that I have now, is I can talk with guys that are experienced, and I work with home service companies with the business that I have now. So I can help guys that are already established grow their business. And then also I have like some coaching and mentoring stuff too, where I talk to people that are just getting started, that were like literally in my shoes 2 or 3 years ago. And I can like just spit game and help them accelerate their process, from getting started to like being profitable with their business and making money and taking it to where they want it to go. So that's where a lot of my fulfillment comes from now with the business that I have, where I know that the services that I offer for you know, whether clients are established or starting, like I'm either doing work that's helping them make more money and grow their business, or I'm providing them with, you know, information and resources that are helping people grow. And I think that that's something that feels really meaningful for me. And also I think through this YouTube channel, like maybe indirectly, just by sharing my kind of experience with life and shit, like maybe I can help people's personal development as well with this. And just kind of by sharing my own shit, maybe somebody out there gets something from this. I hope, at least that's the mission. But yeah, man, main point of this whole video is just like, don't believe all the glitz and the glam that you see about online businesses. Speaking from someone that's been on both sides, where I've run like an extremely dirty, sweaty, hardworking, outdoor, blue-collar job, to also someone now who's completely on the opposite side of things, where, like I said, most of my days spent alone in a room looking at a computer screen. Like, I've been on both sides, and I can tell you that I definitely felt extremely fulfilled doing the hard work outside with my hands. Like, it's important work, man, and it needs to be done. And I think that that's something that everybody in the world, I guess, right now, like everyone just could realize that, you know, all work is important work. All work needs to be done. There's no job too big or too small, too unimportant or too important. And I think everybody sees the glitz and the glamour online of the guys driving Lambos in their penthouses. And people just like, they think that's what they want, but it's not. Like, there are so many jobs that are absolutely essential that I think a lot of people would be fulfilled in if they allowed themselves to to want what they actually want, and realize that the lifestyle of the rich and famous maybe isn't for everybody. And that's totally okay. If you're chasing that, great. And I'm not saying that you can't get rich or be extremely wealthy by doing a job that's not what you see people doing online. Like, bro, there's the money in everything. Someone had to make this car. Someone had to put the telephone lights in the ground outside. Someone had to paint the parking lot that I'm in right now. Someone had to build this library that's behind me. Someone's got to mow this grass. Someone's got to prune and trim these palm trees. Like, bro, there's money everywhere, and you can get loaded, bro, just doing something that other people either aren't willing to do, or by doing something that you have an edge in. And that's another thing I really wanted to talk about in this video too. That reminds me, is like, everybody sees this like make money online thing and thinks that, you know, that's like the move. That's the only options that there are. That's the only way that you can get rich. That's the only way that you can make a lot of money. That's not true at all, bro. And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day. It's like, you're better off starting a business or doing something where you have an edge, where you have an unfair advantage. Like, maybe you grew up, I'm just trying to think of like a random example. Like, maybe you grew up and your mom and dad ran like a carpet cleaning business. Sounds totally obscure, totally random. And maybe it's not the most exciting job in the world, right? Like, I don't know about anybody that like brags to their friends, oh yeah, I clean carpets for a living. Like, but who gives a fuck? Like, if you grew up in that environment and you watched all that happen and you learned that business and you found new ways to, you know, improve it and make it better, make it more profitable, grow it, expand it, play the game where you have an unfair advantage. Take that and apply that to your life and whatever that means for you. Like, if you excel or exceed in a certain environment, go to that environment and do that thing. Whether it's a place, whether it's being around certain people, whatever that it means to you. If there's a specific business type or business model where you have an edge, where you have an unfair advantage, where you have an advanced education based off of your circumstances, your childhood, your, you know, exposure to certain things throughout life and meeting different people, whatever it is, play the game that you can't lose. Like, so many people are trying to force square pegs into round holes when it comes to their business. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, not everybody needs to follow this make money online thing. Like, not everybody needs to be a software developer. Not everybody needs to be, you know, a drop shipper or an e-commerce store brand owner, whatever. And I'm not saying that to discourage people from trying those things. If you feel called, if you feel conviction in those things, and you like genuinely feel like it's something you want to try and do, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that are only looking at those opportunities when they could absolutely crush it if they went over here and tried something else. I think you guys that are watching this, if you've made it this far in the video and listened to me babble for 16 minutes, I think you understand the point that I'm trying to illustrate, where it's like people are just being closed-minded and ruling out a lot of really good options only because they want to do the thing that looks cool online, that they see other people doing. That's the point I'm trying to make with that. I think a lot of people, if they reflect, and like I said, go where you have an advantage, they'll succeed and they'll be achieving the life goals and the financial goals that they're actually after in life way quicker than if they're trying to copy what other people are doing because it looks cool to do, or because they saw some guy that had a high produced dopamine edited YouTube video, said he was making a lot of money doing it, when in reality he's making a lot of money telling you how he did it. Like, bro, there's so much shit going on in the YouTube make money course selling fake guru space, bro. It's entertaining and it's interesting to watch. Maybe I'm a little hypocritical because I do have an online business and I'm saying all these things, but if anything, I'm trying to give you the reality of it. Like, bro, it's not all it's chopped up to be. It's hard as fuck. And I've been struggling doing it for like 2 years. So I'm literally just now at the point where I'm like making money, and it took me 2 years to do it. So anybody that's out here saying like, yo, you'll make money super quick, like 10K in 2 months, like, bro, don't believe all that shit. You want to make 10K in 2 months, go start landscaping, go start cutting down trees, go start laying cement, go paint buildings, go install windows. Like, that's how you can make money quick, bro. The online shit is hard and it's competitive. You know what's not competitive right now? Anything that requires using your body, that requires being outside and sweating a little bit. And if you can use your brain and your body, damn, bro, you're set up to win. You can crush it in the home services right now. So just food for thought. Just another rant. Hopefully you guys have gotten something valuable out of this. If you made it to the end of the video, I fuck with you. Stay strong, stay blessed, stay dangerous. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace.